Hello everyone, I'm Becky Andrews and this is Walking Through Wilson. As you can see, we are not in the studio today for this episode. We are at the James E. Ward Ag Center in Lebanon. The Ag Center encompasses 269 acres along Badura Parkway, Peyton Road, and Tennessee Boulevard. It includes several facilities, an open-air arena, covered arenas, multiple buildings of all sizes, the Wilson County Expo Center, Fiddler's Grove, and it is the home of the Wilson County Fair held each year in August. And the man in charge of it all here at the James E. Ward Ag Center is Quintin Smith. Thank you for joining us, Quintin. Quintin, you're the director of the James E. Ward Ag Center, correct?
That's correct.
Tell me about your job. What does that include? What are your duties?
Kind of oversee the whole facility and make sure that the fair folks and Fiddler's Grove and the expo, everybody has what they need to get along.
This is a year-round job too. There's stuff
correct.
going on all the time, right? Now, tell me about some of the shows that you've got coming up this year. You've got a lot of stuff coming up this summer, and there's livestock shows. That's a big deal.
That'd be correct. We got two national junior shows. We got one that starts next Monday. Then we have another one starting the 8th day of July. The one starting on Monday is the Shorthorn Junior National, which is a pretty large breed of cattle, probably the third largest breed. This junior show will probably have somewhere around 800 exhibitors that will be here to participate, either showing cattle or in their contest.
Now, which one is that's going to have the 800 exhibitors?
The Shorthorns. I think they ended up had 870 something entered, which is one of the largest they've ever had since they've been having their junior national.
Now, how long will that last?
It'll last for a week.
A week?
All next week.
And so how many people does that mean coming to the area?
You always can figure about 5 people per exhibitor, so it'll have all the motels here in Wilson County full next week.
So I was just going to ask, what does that mean for the people living here? That's a big boost to the economy, I would think.
It'll be a good deal for the taxpayers in Wilson County.
Now, do you have visitors outside the people that are registered exhibitors, or do you have to come visit, or is it just from all over? There'll
be folks that'll just stop in just to see what's going on.
Oh, okay, all right. And then the American Geltfie, is it Gelt?
It's another breed of cattle, Gilvy.
Gilvy, okay, and that one's in July.
That's in July.
Okay.
It won't be as large as a Shorthorn, but it's also a junior show.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay. How many people do you expect for that one?
I don't know exactly on how many folks it'll be. They'll usually have 250, 300 head of cattle, so if you figure 1 or 2 head per kid, then you kind of get an idea how many will be here.
Okay, well, and I've got one more question I meant to ask at the beginning. Who is James E. Ward?
James E. Ward was a county ag agent that would have been here. Actually, I guess he was here before I was born, but when I first started showing in '66, he would have been our county agent. And how he got so involved, he was here for a long period of time, and was really one of the good ag people that had been in the job all across. He was well known across the state.
Right.
So then, when the fairgrounds got sold out on Coles Ferry, they give us, I don't know, a couple of years to try to find another spot, and Mr. Ward was one that really took the goat by the horns and run with it,
so to speak.
Yeah.
And what year was that?
Well, when we first started meeting, would have probably been around 1973.
Oh, wow.
And then the property was bought. Right off the top of my head, I can't tell you whether it was 73 or 74. The first Ag Center committee would have been appointed in 75 because I served on the first Ag Center committee.
Oh, wow, so you've been doing this for a long time.
Well, I've been around it the whole time except for 4 years, from 94 to 98.
What were you doing then?
I had a little absence.
Oh, okay, little absence. Now, you've shown cattle or livestock before too, correct?
Yeah, all my life.
All your life. What does that mean? To show livestock, what does that mean? What do you have to know about it?
Well, you got to know how to get along with the animals first off.
Right.
But it's a competition, and you're placing the cattle on the conformation. So each breed, we mainly have Angus cattle, and hopefully we'll get enough facility out here one day to where we can host the Angus Junior National. It and the Herefords are the two biggest they're the largest two breeds. So we ain't hardly got enough facility out here to handle those.
Right.
The Shorthorn would be your third biggest, and it's going to push us to our limits to handle it next week.
And so why do kids go into this where they choose to show the horse? Tell me what
it's a learning process. You know, they've got to get along with the animal, and you know, each animal's got a different disposition. So some of them are nice, some of them are not so nice. So,
right.
And it gives the kids a work ethic. They got to get up in the mornings and feed them, and
because they don't take a break. The animals don't, do they?
No, they got to hay them and
all that good stuff.
Give them a bath and comb them and get them ready to go.
Now, you said the Angus is your biggest.
That's your largest breed. Your Herefords are second.
Okay.
And then Shorthorns would be your third biggest breed.
Okay, cool. So there's one question we have, and it was Teresa Bush wanted to know. She says it's why do contestants use a stick to rub the cow's belly?
Just makes them content.
Oh, okay. See?
So once they get their feet set, then they scratch their bellies to try to keep them still where they're not jumping around.
And that helps them show better, I'm sure.
Yeah, that'd be correct.
And so what happens to the cows that are shown? I mean, are they really pampered and babied, or how?
Pretty much they got a good life.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So usually they're the best animal that a family has raised, or it's the best animal that a family can afford.
Right.
So you're looking at really top quality breeding cattle. All your females and your bulls go into the breeding process, and so they're well taken care of.
Yeah. Well, you need to get back to work, I'm sure. Thank you so much for joining us and
Glad
telling
to
us
be
about
here.
it. I can't wait to bend your ear a little bit more about this.
All right.